Good afternoon and welcome everybody. This afternoon, as we begin our commencement ceremony, I would like to acknowledge and welcome in a special way His Grace Archbishop Jurkovic, the Apostolic Nuncio to Canada, as well as his diplomatic secretary, Monsignor Antons Prikulis. Also, the Chancellor of our diocese, the Diocese of Pembroke, Father Ryan Pulley, Father David Linder, Director General of Priests from Madonna House, Father Brian Christie of Madonna House, our chaplain to the college, Father Pavel Matejak, pastor of St. Hedwig's Parish. I also acknowledge and greet our Reverend Deacons, Deacon Jean-Noel Chabot, Deacon Robert Probert, and Deacon Clifford Dawson. I welcome Elizabeth Besserier, Director General of Women, Madonna House, and Patrick Stewart, Director General of Men, Madonna House. I welcome the Sisters of Saints Martha and Mary. Pleased to have you here. I welcome Mr. Mark Ferreira, the Vice Chair of the Board of Directors, as well as other members of the Board of Directors and members of the corporation. Dr. Natasha Duquette, our Vice President, Academic and Dean. Our speaker, Dr. Peter Erb. Graduates, faculty and staff, students, parents, benefactors and supporters, alumni, and honored guests. Welcome to Our Lady Seat of Wisdom College's 2024 graduation. We deeply appreciate the fact that you are here, and we know that the journey first on has been very lengthy. To all present, I say, we are so glad you came and joined us. I would like to begin by thanking His Grace, Archbishop Jurkovic, for acting as the main celebrant at the Mass and for his very inspiring and beautiful homily. This is a joyous occasion and an opportunity to both celebrate and reflect on the events of the past year, and indeed the past 3 years. This group, like last year's group, endured difficult conditions from the start, coming as they did in the fall of 2021. Remember that fall. They experienced lockdowns, periods of isolating as houses, on again, off again, online courses, and many challenges over the course of their studies at Seat of Wisdom. The faculty and staff, too, showed great resilience and goodwill in doing all that was necessary to ensure that these students were able to complete their studies as smoothly as possible. If these members of Our Lady Seat of Wisdom College community had not gone well beyond the usual call of duty, today would not have been possible. We owe them all a deep debt of gratitude. We have had many great shared experiences this past year, too numerous to mention, but there is one milestone in particular that I would like to mention, and that is receiving consent from the Ministry of Colleges and Universities of Ontario to grant a 4-year Bachelor of Arts degree with majors in Classical and Early Christian Studies, History, and Literature. The journey to achieving this milestone has been a long and arduous one. The first step was receiving a 3-year Bachelor of Catholic Studies degree on May 1st, 2017. And I'm pleased to acknowledge the presence of Dr. Jacob Ellens here today. I hope. Thank you. Okay. He was the academic dean who, along with the president, Dr. Pete Cassidy, shepherded us through the process of obtaining that degree, which many of you are receiving today. After that milestone, the administration took a small rest, but I would say that for the last 6 years, we have been working steadily towards the goal of a 4-year degree. We submitted our application in August 2021, and after 2 virtual site visits and a great volume of subsequent paperwork and red tape, we finally received the Minister's consent to grant the 4-year Bachelor of Arts on February 28, 2024. Presently, we have about 15 students who are poised to embark upon a fourth year next year. As we move forward, we can be proud of what has been accomplished and hopeful for the future, aware that none of this can be done without God's help. We rely also, of course, on a number of donors whose prayers and financial support are essential to our existence. As well, we have many volunteers who work in our offices and sit on committees and boards. To all of these, we say, thank you. I also want to thank the many special people who have worked so hard on today's graduation and the events leading up to it. Your labors are deeply appreciated.